Hello and welcome back to the Football Manager career mode with Liverpool. So, in between episodes, it's been rocky, I'll say that. We played 4 games and kind of went from absolutely fantastic to absolute poop. And I will show you now what happened. But first I'll say, Sacco won Player of the Month for February. That's a bit weird, because Sacco, like the game against Everton, he was shocking. And then I got second best manager of the month, or Obama got second best manager of the month, but that's good. And then Manchester United won the Capital One Cup against Arsenal in game. I'm just going to say that. And at the time of finding this out, we have 26 players out on loan. 26. That's like Chelsea levels. Anyway, so our first match was against Crystal Palace, and we won 2-1. Look at the scoreline. Look at when we scored. Do not ask me how, but my mind has been freaking just blown to absolute, like, what? Like, here. So I changed the tactic to a two-striker formation, so both Ings and Sturridge would be able to play, even though Sturridge had one of the worst games of his career. And we managed this game going into 3rd, and if we lost this, we would have dropped down to 4th, I'm pretty sure, behind Manchester City, I think. Or United. I think it's United. But yeah, so there you go against a run of play, and I was like, oh, no, we're gonna lose this, 90th minute, I'm like, oh, that's the last, like, you know, like, at the end of the game, there's that final highlight, and I'm like, no, please. And then Klein, I'm gonna show you the goals, just because I can. And my reaction when Klein scored was, do you think that was pretty intense when you saw Ings scores? Oh, 93rd and 94th minute. Like, you can't get any better than that. Lallana, Klein header, goes in, Klein doing it big, a dramatic equaliser, 93rd. Now look at this. Kickoff. Murray, Lee Chong-yong, Dan, puts it upfield, Sacco gets it, Firmino, puts it upfield to Balotelli, Ambrose hits it upfield, Emre Can gets it, Balotelli, Ings, slots it away. I went, what? Sorry, headphone users, and oh my god. I flipped absolute crap, I'm gonna call it. It was just, oh, man. No, wipe the sweat off my brow. God, Danny Ings got man of the match, and he deserved it. He really, really did. Now, we go. Oh god, I hate when that happens. Alright, did you see the results? Hope you didn't. Hope you weren't paying attention, actually. Arsenal, Newcastle, Watford, Leeds, Southampton, Victoria Pleasant, Crystal Palace. Next up was against Wigan, and we smashed them. It's the usual. Draxler got us off in 6 minutes, then Ings, then Balotelli, then Sturridge. And they got a player sent off in 20 minutes. So, yeah. And we used the same tactic as the other games, so it seems like the tactic's going well. And then, in the draw, we got Blackburn Rovers in the semi-final, away. So, I feel like we should win that. And we'll be in the FA Cup final in our first season. Next up, we had our Augsburg game, and we lost 1-0. It was an even game. Our tactic, the one with the 2 strikers, didn't help at all, because we were just so exposed at the back. Like, we usually have another, like, centre mid or CDM there, and because it wasn't there, they kept exploiting us down the middle, and it was really, really bad. It was an even game. I forgot how many clear-cut chances there were each. Clear-cut chances they had more, so they probably did deserve the win in that regard, but a draw would have been nice. But they ended up getting the win off a penalty. Okay, I would have been fine if we lost to a normal goal. But if we lost, well, we did lose, to this penalty, alright? Apparently this is a penalty. Apparently clearing the ball is a penalty. My game just crashed, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to pull it back a bit. Here we go. Skirtle gets rid. Where's the foul in that? Where's the foul in that? There is no foul in that whatsoever. Apparently there's a foul somewhere in there. if you read here, penalised for a trip. But they didn't seem trip. There was just 6 of them there. So, we did end up losing that game 1-0. And we're going into today's game against Augsburg with a deficit. So we need to score at least 2 goals to be able to get through to the quarterfinals. Next up, in our final game of the episode, we have Manchester City. So this went well. Sterling and Milner were facing their former clubs. Yes. So that's always cool. How did we lose? They only had 2 shots on target. Like, that's 2 1-0 losses in a row. Look at that. 9 shots on target, 0 goals. 2 shots on target, 1 goal. It's like, what? If you look at clear-cut opportunities, God, I didn't realise I had that much. Okay, so they're more clinical, you could say, but I do not know how we didn't put our stuff away. And yeah, it's just we had to play Bogdan and Belanta because I could. Markovic played, Sturridge got injured, and he was going to be out for the Augsburg game, but I gave him some drugs, so he remains, so he can be used in the Augsburg game. But Joe Hart getting the man of the match, that shows you what happened. So yeah, and then I got news that Coutinho was back from injury after 3 months with a torn hamstring. So he is back. Yes. He may or may not play in this game. He may come off the bench. But now, we go... Oh, did I say that Carlo Ancelotti became new Arsenal manager? Oh, no, I didn't. Alright. So, we're not done yet. Carlo Ancelotti became Arsenal manager, so there's that. And we got a youth intake, right? And I think I have to go into my inbox. Injuries, a lot of injuries. Augsburg. I do not remember when our youth thing was. It was before this. I'm just gonna go like this. Loans, backer. Oh yeah, alright. So we have a couple people that have signed, but there's 2 in common. There's Ashley Burton and Russell Krellin. Russell Krellin. Anyway, so this is Ashley Burton. Yeah. So this guy, well, I'm just going to go about this guy because he has high potential. He has 5-star silver at the moment, and he could be at least a 4-star, at most a 5-star player, which is bloody insane. So that was our first one, and then we found one called Russell Krellin, and I don't know where he is. Here we go. Russell Krellin. I also signed the other ones just so he, decent. Yeah, once again, 5-star potential. Like, these guys are going to be beasts in the future if we get there before FM16 comes out, which I'll be getting. Probably not the beta, just the normal game. Anyway, let's get into the game now. So, we're going to go with this tactic again, because, well, going with this tactic because of what happened in the Augsburg game, using the other tactic. Sturridge. No, you're playing. I gave you drugs for a reason. Bring off Firmino. We'll put Sturridge on. Alright, we gave you drugs for a reason so you could play this game. Alright, so Henderson. Don't know why he doesn't play. For Delph. Alright, so we've got Mignolet, Sacco, Skirtle, Klein, Moreno, Lucas Leiva, Emre Can, Henderson, Draxler, Markovic, and Daniel Sturridge up front. Continue off the bench to get him a bit more fitness. Belanta, Bogdan, Delph, Ings, Colo Torre, Mario Balotelli, all on the bench. I'm going to bring Milner onto the bench, actually, for Delph. Just so I can maybe give him a run against his former club. Yeah, alright. So let's get into the game. So I'm looking for a solid win, actually, and I'm going to go on attacking when we get to the pep talk. Oh, God. That's a 4-5-1.5. Okay. So let's go attacking. And let's go. Alright. So hopefully we need a win at least 2-0. And I feel like we can do that, but I probably just jinxed it. Moreno running down the wing. and he runs it out of play. Alright, I'm scared they're going to hit us on the counter though, but we need to get the goals, so... Okay, so we've already had one shot, and it was on target. We have 4 shots. Here we go. Oh, game. Whoa. Frames are not going well. We scored though. We're running at like... Sorry for the frame rate, god. Storage scores, that's good. Alright, so... Something may be happening in the background, because I'm getting like 13 frames just in the menus. So I'll be right back and I'll try and fix it. Alright, so I think I fixed it. Yeah, there we go, around 50 frames. That's still not 60, but it's good enough. Alright, so we have scored with Daniel Sturridge, yay! 15 minutes in, game crashes. It does this when it's loading up highlights, but it should be fine. It usually is. Sturridge getting the rebound off, I think, was Markovic's shot. Look at the stats there, like, you know, so we're smashing them. We're absolutely smashing them. The game is almost crashed, but it does this a lot. Just leave it, it'll be fine in a second, hopefully. If it crashes, I'm not going to be too happy. Really not. There we go. Alright, well, it's back. The highlight hasn't. There we go. Sturridge running down. 3 balls at Draxler. Man on the far side, keeping him on. Hits, well, gets hit in the face. And then Sturridge puts it away for 1-0. I'm just going to put it on control now, because we've still got basically a full game to get the next goal, and I don't want to get hit on the counter-attack. So I'm just going to put it on control and see how it goes. And we've got a lot of possession, so let's try and be more direct. We are absolutely flogging them. What? I guess it's away. The away form got us in the last game against Augsburg, because we somehow lost that. Sturridge, good save by Hits. And we were away against Manchester City too. So that could be the reason why. I'm pretty sure we're over halfway for the season. I wouldn't be surprised if we're not. Moreno, the cross in, Emre Can, Sturridge, Markovic, goalkeeper out of no man's land, and we are now in the lead in the second leg in an aggregate 2-1. Markovic with a goal's been a bit sloppy, but look at that, like, that's just domination of all sorts. Goalkeeper tries to save it, hits the defender. Oh, that's comical. That's hilarious. We got another one, god. Smashing him now, Draxler. Oh, crossbar. Klein. We could have been 3-0 up at half-time. They haven't had a shot yet. That's poor. Like, we're absolutely flogging them. We should have used this tactic in the last leg. Then we would have smashed them. This wasn't the worst. No, there isn't. Passionate. I'm happy with your performance. Keep it up. Because they can't play much better than this. Yevskalu. Whoever. Yevskalu? No, that made me with Sheffield United. Assistant manager, yeah. Whoever my assistant manager is on here. Like, what are you thinking? And Moreno's gone foul. Good job. We got 4. Absolutely smashing them. If this was FIFA, they're going to score with their first shot on target. I feel like they're going to score with their first shot on target. And if I do, I'm not going to be happy. Sacco completely backing off his marker. Moreno, get it cleared. Mignolet, get it cleared to Sturridge, who's on drugs at the moment. Wait, I didn't say that. Shut up, don't call my lawyers. Sturridge gets tackled. They're going to pump it upfield. Sacco, get the good job, Sacco. Moreno's going to play it inside to Henderson. Henderson up to Draxler. Gets tackled, but Henderson gets the rebound. He's going to play it into Emre Can. Emre Can, he's going to try and dance around his man. Plays it out wide to Markovic, who's going to take a I feel like that was a cross, and he hit the crossbar. God. Alright. Let's go a bit more defensive, because I'm scared that they're going to score. So let's just go counter. We'll bring what? And we're aggravated. His injury is going to be out probably a bit longer. We'll bring on Danny Ings, and we'll make him a poacher. Yeah. Alright. Danny Ings is coming on. Yeah, that was a bad idea to maybe play him. He did get a goal and an assist, but yeah, it's a bit iffy. He'll probably be out for like, what, for a month maybe now. That's probably a bad idea now. They still haven't had their first shot on target, like, we're absolutely demolishing them. Like, they might as well never play football again. Alright, let's make some subs. Who's not playing well? Drax is not having the best game. Lucas Leiva. He's tired and he's got one of the worst in the team. Or the, like, third worst on the team. So we'll bring on Coutinho, let him have a game. But we'll bring him up to there and then switch him with Henderson. So he's the attacking playmaker, Henderson's the box-to-box, and Americano's the deep-line playmaker, but instead you're going to be the anchor. Alright, Coutinho coming on for his first game in like 3 plus months, which is always good. Let's make another sub. Who should we... let's get Belanta some game time. We'll bring off Moreno, and we'll play him at the left-back position. I want him to be more of a... they had the first shot! It was off target, but they had the first shot, I guess. Belanta getting right in. Ings, Draxler, Coutinho, Ings, it's lagging again a bit. Oh no, it seems to be fine. Belanta. Penalty! Hey! Who's taking it? Markovic. Is he our best penalty kick taker? I think he is. Yeah. On the field, yes. Yes, he is. The two before him are on the bench, so that's always good. There we go. Markovic, slot this away. Get this, get your brace. With our 18th shot on target. It's 3-0 to Liverpool. We are absolutely smashed Augsburg. There was no even trouble. There shouldn't even be a first leg, no matter how much they could have won by. We absolutely flogged them. So this is the first episode of my grind, I'm going to call it, where I'm basically going to record about, what, maybe 2 or 3 episodes today. So this is what I'm going to spend most of my afternoon on. So I'm going to start posting these out every 2 days. So this should be the... Oh, there we go. Next goal, unless it was offside. No, it wasn't. There's our 4th goal. Drax are getting it. So these should be every 2 days now. So, yeah, hopefully that will help us. Just get more content to you guys. Ings, Markovic gets tackled, and then it falls to Drax. So, okay. 4 goals, 19 shots on target, 30 shots. And there we go. Liverpool 4, Augsburg 0, and we're going into the quarterfinals of the Europa League. So, in the next episode, we will be finding out who we are playing in the Europa League. Let's see who we can get, actually. That doesn't show me what's on aggregate, though. Yep, get out. So we could face Zenit, Dortmund, Besiktas, Napoli, Marseille, Sevilla, or Manchester City. I don't think you can face City because they're an English team, but yeah. They're both English, so I guess so. Yeah. So we could be facing any of those teams in the quarterfinals. Let's see what game we're playing next time. It's gotta be the Europa League quarterfinal. Just doesn't it have to be? Or we could do the Everton game and then just the quarterfinals. I want it to be big. What we'll do is we'll do the Merseyside. No, we'll do the game against Tottenham, and then we'll do the away leg against the second leg against the Europa League quarterfinal game. So yeah, so in the next episode we have Tottenham at Anfield. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.